14th one, last place. I would put it's a tie really. I'd put it between Force of Law and Borderline Justice because like I feel like if you want to like aura farm and like make clips or stuff, those armor sets and like the weapons they give, they're pretty good for that. But I feel like that's it. You know, like it's not that they're necessarily bad, it's just everything else is better. So I guess like I'd put Borderline Justice 14, Force of Law 13. Number 12, again, like a little bit better, would be Masters of Ceremony, which again, the whole Aura Farm thing. It's like the armor sets are good, but I mean realistically speaking, it's just not really. Also, this is not objective in any way. This is my subjective opinion. You know, you get whatever you want, but I wouldn't get Masters of Ceremony because, like, the armor passive. Don't get me wrong, the armor passive is decent because it like combines elements from other armor passives, but it's not great. It's okay. It's like sort of a good at everything but not great at anything sort of thing. It's all right. Then number 11, Cutting Edge. Cutting Edge is okay for Illuminate missions. It's just not my personal favorite because with the whole thing with the Cutting Edge armor set is that you have uh like you're resistant to electrical damage because in regular electrical damage you get essentially annihilated immediately. So when it comes to Illuminate, you know, it's just like they'll have those Tesla towers, and you know the Harvester uses it, and the crap, the I can't remember his name. The thing that summons other Illuminate troops. They all use electrical damage, but it's not really that versatile. It's like very specific to that. The weapons are okay, but I think like when Helldivers like was in its infancy, like in the first like couple of months, um, Cutting Edge was probably like the one you want to get because of the sickle. But now with everything else out, it's just not really. It's just eh. Then number 10, the new control group warbond. I put this up here because of one reason, like really one reason alone. The armor set is okay. The weapons are decent, but it's because of the warp pack. Because if you're trying to farm super credits, you can actually use the warp pack to get into bunkers. You don't need someone else. So that's why I put it up there. So if you're looking to farm super credits, you know, you could get that warbond. But that's about it. It's like the armor set. I said this before. It's essentially democracy protects, but you actually end up dying afterward, which it's like again the whole like aura farm thing. I don't have a better name for it. If you're trying to look cool, it's like oh last stand that sort of thing. But like you end up dying like 5 seconds after anyways. So the epoch's pretty good. Um, and the laser sentries, it's all right. I mean, I wish that it would not explode, but I guess that's the whole. Because if it didn't explode, it would just cool down and then exist forever. So they can't have that. But anyways, just to continue. Number 9, I'd put Polar Patriots because the weapons are good. They're like pretty versatile. It's just the armor passes. The armor pass is the thing I have the problem with because they don't use new armor passes. I mean, when it first came out, I would have figured that like it would be in, like, you get, like, bonus damage or something in, like, specific environments, because it has polar in the name. There's icy planets, so, you know what I'm saying? But it's just, like, one of them just uses the scout passive, one of them uses the, uh, just, one of them uses the explosive, like, 50% resistance one. I don't remember what the third one was, but there's nothing really new there. Tenderizer's pretty good. And I don't remember what the pistol's called, but the pistol's, like, okay. It's not the greatest, but it's alright. It's a standard pistol. Um, anyways, continuing on. Viper Commandos. I feel like Viper Commandos is sort of similar to Polar Patriots, and I would have put it, crap, I would have put Viper Commandos higher, but it's my problem with the arm passive is that melee damage isn't gonna really be your priority. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool that your electrical spear can one-shot most bugs, but I mean, like, my gun can also one-shot most bugs. The weapon drag thing, that's pretty good, and the weapons it gives, like the Liberator Carbine. Now with the ability to customize your things, you can, like, lower. Um, I mean, actually, I haven't tested it with the carbine, but presumably you can lower recoil, which would immensely help that. Um, anyways, continuing on. Steel Veterans, I'd put it number 7, which, again, it gives you, like, moderately decent armor passives. Not armor passives, weapons. The armor passive's, like, not really that good. You throw things farther, and your limbs are they're, like, a little more squishy. Like, that's not, it's alright, I guess. But the weapons it gives, like the, incendiary, breaker, and the, dominator, especially the senator, pretty good weapons all around. I don't personally use the senator anymore, because, I mean, the ultimatum exists, but before that came out, the Senator was, like, my go-to pistol, or the grenade pistol. So, but you know, they're both later on. Anyways, number 6, Truth Enforcers. This is one of those war bonds that's, like, I feel more cosmetic than actual, like, practical use. Like, the medium, I think it's medium pen, uh, SMG. I don't remember what it's called. It's okay. It's not the greatest, but it's all right. And then paired with the not armor, weapon customization, it makes it, like, really good. But that's about it. And I mean, like, the shotgun, it's cool and all, but I mean, like, for anyone who's used the Truth Enforcers Warbond, have you ever actually used the shotgun, like, outside of when it first came out? Because, like, I just the stun and switching between the stun and, like, really powerful rounds, that's cool and all, but, like, I just don't see it. I would prefer, because the thing is, I mean, I'm playing on console, so it's a lot harder for me to, like, switch in between the stun rounds and the regular rounds, and it's like, my whole philosophy is, what's the point in stunning the enemy if I could just kill them? You know what I mean? So it's all right. And then the weapon, not weapon, the, like, mech and vehicle customization, like those things, the wraps. I really like those. I like those. I'm not gonna get into that whole chaos diver thing, but just I like the color schemes. I like how it looks. So that's why I put it at about 6. Now, top 5. Number 5, Urban Legends. It's mostly the armor passive. The armor passive, being able to have just more ammo all around, is pretty good. I think now it's not as good because you have a lot more of those city missions, and like you can find ammo almost anywhere. So it's like it's not as useful as when it first came out, but it's all right. The weapons are but it's okay. It is what it is. Then this is sort of a tie here between Freedom's Flame and Chemical Agents. This severely depends on your playstyle. If you like my personal, like me personally, I would put Chemical Agents above Freedom's Flame. So, well, 4 Chemical Agents, 3 Freedom Flame. That's the ranking I would put because I don't really use gas that often. But if you think about it, unless there's a damage difference that I just simply don't know about, fire and gas basically do the same thing. It's just one stuns the enemy and the other sets them on fire. So it's like you I don't know how to put it. Like the fire, like the torture, that's great. That's great and all that. You have a flamethrower, you have a pocket flamethrower, and you also have an actual pocket flamethrower, which I usually don't use because again, the ultimatum or the grenade pistol. But it's like we already have a flamethrower, so like if you wanted a flamethrower, why would you use the torture when you could just use the actual flamethrower? And I'm fairly sure the actual flamethrower you get more ammo. So you see my point here? Anyways, the chemical agents, it's like, yeah, there's the gas drop, but if we're being honest, you can't get any other gas weapons without that warbond. So, it really depends on your playstyle, which is why I would put them, like, pretty much tying. Personally, for me, I like to set my enemies on fire rather than have them, like, dazed and confused. I just think it looks cool. Also, it's not necessarily a war crime. It's a video game. Chill out. And then the other ones I've been talking about. Number 2, Servants of Freedom. It's just the portable hell bomb and the ultimatum. They are just paired together. Not paired together, but just the portable hell bomb. The thing I love about that is the regular hell bomb is, it's a mission necessity for certain things. But I don't really like it when it comes to, like, let's say you're on a bot mission or a bug mission or really an Illumina mission, doesn't really matter. You're getting swarmed while you're trying to set this bomb off, and if they get too close and then destroying it, then you have to clear the whole field again, and then you have to call the bomb down again. The portable hell bomb, you can just, like, press a button and it can't be destroyed. Granted, it has like a 4-minute cooldown, but you can also put it anywhere. And it has the explosive capabilities of an actual hell bomb. It's not like something where, oh, it looks a little, it explodes differently. Like, no, it's a hell bomb, but on your back. I really love that in the ultimatum. I said this in my like unmedicated rant. Um, can we make the ultimatum blow up stratagem jammers again? I really loved when that was a thing. Because my whole playstyle with the jetpack is I just run around, throw in a stratagem, run away. Like, I rarely take on enemies that much. But with the ultimatum, I could just run up to the stratagem jammer and just blow it up. And just run away. I didn't have to, like, clear it or anything. I just had to get close. Which I liked that. And if you have if you still have the portable hell bomb, you don't even need the ultimatum there. The ultimatum still is, like, it's insane against basically every unit. Granted, you have 2 shots, and you also, like, if you're going to a resupply, you only resupply really 1 shot, because, like, if you have 1 loaded, that means you'll pick up 1, and if you have none at all, you'll pick up 1, and then load that 1. Now you have none. So the ammo kind of sucks. But I feel like the fact that the ultimatum is the ultimatum, it makes up for it. And number 1, with absolutely no, like, contest here, it's democratic detonation. I love explosions and I love fire, but I feel like this is sort of an objective thing, because the thermite is essentially a must-have for any automaton mission. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not necessary. You can use any grenade you want, but the fact that you just throw it on any fabricator, really. I mean, the big ones you will have to get it in the vent, but the standard fabricators you just throw it on there anywhere. That's amazing. You got the explosive crossbow, which again, amazing. You can just like you just throw that right into the vent and it explodes as well. You've got the I forget what it's called, but the sniper that does like it shoots explosive shrapnel. I swear there's like a sect of helldivers who swear by that on their very being. I personally I don't use it just because I prefer to have either a lot of ammo or to not use much, which is why I use the scythe often, or like laser weapons. So like they cool down, I don't really need to have much ammo. With that one, you have like 5 shots and then only a certain amount of magazines, so it's just not, the ammo's kind of but the fact that it has a shrapnel sniper and it's basically the grenade pistol, but sniper rifle. And, you know, in that warbond, you get the grenade pistol. So it's like, without doubt, like, I think from anybody, the number one, like, warbond you want to get first is democratic detonation. Then, like, and then maybe, if you want to get servants of freedom, you don't need servants of freedom. You don't need it. But it's just, it's good to have the portable hell bomb and the ultimatum, but you, like, the first warbond you should get should be democratic detonation. So, yeah, that's been my my rant about warbonds now. Thank you for watching. Even if like 2 people watch this, that's better than 0. So, yeah, I don't have anything. Get democratic detonation. That's the one you want.